Have you ever looked at your bank account and asked yourself, I worked all month, so where did all my money go? What if I told you that becoming financially secure isn't always about earning more money? Sometimes it's about learning how to keep the money you already earn. Welcome to APM Untold, where every struggle has a story, and every story carries a lesson. Today, I'm going to tell you the story of Daniel, a man who learned 7 simple money-saving habits that completely changed his life. Daniel worked hard every day. He had a regular job, received his paycheck every month, and dreamed of becoming financially free. But there was one problem. Daniel spent almost everything he earned. The moment his paycheck arrived, he felt rich. Restaurant dinners, online shopping, expensive gadgets, subscriptions, weekend entertainment. He kept telling himself, I deserve this. But near the end of every month, the same thing happened. His bank balance became almost zero. Then one day, his car broke down. The repair bill was expensive. Daniel opened his banking app and froze. He didn't have enough money to pay for it. He had to borrow from a friend. That night, Daniel asked himself, if I'm working this hard, why am I still living paycheck to paycheck? The next morning, he met an older man named Michael. Daniel explained everything. Michael listened quietly and then said, Daniel, you don't have a money problem. You have a money habit problem, and habits can be changed. Michael then taught him 7 simple rules. Rule number 1, pay yourself first. Michael told Daniel, most people spend first and save whatever is left, but usually nothing is left. So reverse the order. From his next paycheck, Daniel immediately moved a small percentage into a separate savings account before spending anything. It wasn't a huge amount, but it was consistent, and that small habit became the foundation of his financial future. Rule number 2, create a simple budget. Michael told him, if you don't tell your money where to go, it will disappear without asking permission. Daniel started tracking his income and expenses. He divided his money into 3 simple categories: needs, wants, and future. Suddenly, he could see exactly where his money was going. Rule number 3, control impulse spending. One evening, Daniel saw an expensive pair of headphones online. His first thought was, I need these. But then he remembered Michael's advice. Never make a permanent financial decision because of a temporary emotion. Daniel waited 24 hours before buying them. The next day, he realized he didn't actually need them. He didn't buy them and kept his money. From then on, Daniel created a simple rule. If it isn't necessary, wait before buying it. Rule number 4, cut the expenses you don't even notice. Daniel checked his bank statements and discovered something shocking. He was paying for multiple subscriptions he barely used. He was ordering food several times a week. He was paying extra for convenience when he could easily avoid it. None of these expenses looked huge individually, but together, they were stealing a significant amount of money every month. Daniel canceled what he didn't need and became more intentional with his spending. He realized something powerful. Small leaks can sink a big ship. Rule number 5, stop trying to look rich. Daniel had spent years buying things to impress people. New shoes, new clothes, expensive dinners, gadgets he didn't really need. But Michael told him, being rich isn't about looking rich. It's about having enough freedom that you don't panic when life surprises you. That sentence changed Daniel. He stopped spending money just to impress others. He started asking one question before every unnecessary purchase. Do I want this, or do I just want people to think I can afford it? Rule number 6, build an emergency fund. Daniel started putting money aside every month until he had enough to cover unexpected expenses. Months later, something happened again. His car needed another expensive repair. This time, Daniel didn't panic. He didn't borrow money. He didn't use a credit card. He simply opened his emergency fund and paid the bill. For the first time, Daniel experienced something money had never given him before: peace of mind. He finally understood that savings aren't just numbers in a bank account. They are protection for your future. Rule number 7. Make saving automatic and consistent. Michael told Daniel, "You don't need motivation every month. You need a system." So Daniel automated his savings. Every payday, money automatically moved into his savings account before he had a chance to spend it. He didn't wait until he had extra money. He made saving a normal part of his life. At first, the amount was small, but months passed, then years, and those small amounts began to grow. Daniel's life didn't suddenly become perfect. He didn't become a millionaire overnight. But something much more important happened. He stopped being afraid of money. He stopped living from paycheck to paycheck. He had savings. He had an emergency fund. He knew where his money was going. And most importantly, he had control. One evening, Daniel sat down and looked at his bank account. He remembered the day when he had almost nothing saved. He smiled and realized something. The money didn't change his life. His habits did. And that is the lesson I want you to remember. You don't need to become rich tomorrow. You need to make better decisions today. Pay yourself first. Budget your money. Control impulse spending. Cut unnecessary expenses. Stop trying to look rich. Build an emergency fund and make saving automatic. 7 simple habits. But if you follow them consistently, they can completely change the direction of your financial life. So tonight, don't just watch this video and forget it. Open your bank account. Look at your last 30 days of spending. Find one unnecessary expense. Cancel it. Then save that money. It might be a small amount, but remember, every large financial future begins with a small decision. And one day, your future self may look back at this exact moment and say, "Thank you for starting." If this story gave you a new perspective on money, hit the like button and subscribe to APM Untold. Share this video with someone who is always asking, "Where does all my money go?" And make sure you come back. Because here on APM Untold, we don't just tell stories, we uncover the lessons hidden inside them. Your next story might just change the way you think, work, save, and live. Until then, remember, don't spend everything you earn today and leave nothing for the person you'll become tomorrow. Thanks for watching this video. Take care.